What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Going Medieval series. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we're just getting started. We went ahead and did the about 20-minute tutorial, and now we have started our first world. We did do everything basically on default and all of the recommended settings. But we got our pasture going, we are getting a cabbage farm going, we got our stockpile. I'm a little nervous. I feel like maybe we could use some defenses, but for now, we'll just kind of leave it. I'm going to put you on to construction. I want you to grow first. That's going to be your main priority. Grow and harvest. Then you can have constructing. You kind of have research. Yeah, I'm gonna have you focus on research. I would kind of like to get more buildings down. Maybe we should start getting like little homes. I want to move this stockpile eventually. Structural visual variations. Some structures like walls, fences, and roofs have visual variations that can be selected to customize their appearance. These variations are purely aesthetic and don't influence gameplay. Oh, I see. That's cool. Nice. Do like the rounded door? We probably... How are we doing on food? We have some berries, we have some packaged meals, we have 4 stews. I have no idea what winter's gonna look like for us, so we'll see how that goes. Getting our cabbage going, which is important to do that now, because we won't be able to grow in the winter. We have a butchering table still. We have, like, decorations. We have our defenses. We have our zones. Which we could go ahead and plant berries. Which I feel like maybe wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe keep our farms in this area for now. 61% fresh. This deer. I have no idea how that deer died. We have bone piles. There's a hare. Is there, there's the temperature heat map. Aesthetic. Rooms. Resource panel. Item indicators. Colored grid for zones. Hide treetops. Hide roofs. Show camera controls. And then our layers. What does, I am curious. What do these lower layers look like? Doesn't look like we have anything really underground. Not like we did the last time. Control and mouse wheel. Okay, that's much better than clicking it. Cool. Control and mouse wheel to quickly go through the layers. I kind of feel like maybe we should go for homes. How big do we need the homes? Can we make them somewhat small? Maybe we do something like this. Get a door. We could do windows. Let's the light flood into dark places. Let's get our floor down. How do we do, Ah, there we go. Like, if we wanted to do a second floor. How do I cancel this? See? That seemed to do it. Alright, we're going to sleep. This is officially day 2. Alwarnak has turned 47 today. Nice. How are we doing on hay? 168. We should be fine for that. With that for a little while. I want to see what happens once they go past ripe. Do we have any more, like, dead trees? We have this one. We can set that to be chopped. Most of our farm is planted. Food reserves are low. Are herbs, like, for healing? Herb seed, herbs. I would assume so. Okay, you guys are pretty hungry. So maybe we should get that butchering table down. How bad is it to put you outside? Could put it just outside the home. I'm gonna put it outside there, and we'll see if there's any, like, debuffs from having that outside. We are getting a little low on wooden sticks. Seems like that's what you're grabbing. Be sure to give your settlers leisure time activities. There are several activities available. Religious, depending on religious alignment, your settlers will want to pray at a shrine, Oak Brethren Temple, or Restitutionist Chapel. Drinking, settlers love to wind down with a pint of ale, some more than others. Games like backgammon will give your settlers a pastime. Inspect the stats and mood tabs in the settler section screen for more info. No need for religious activities, 70%. Wait. Religious alignment. Oak Brethren faith increased slightly. Devout Oak Brethren. Okay. Devout Restitutionist. Practicing Restitutionist. We need like a Restitutionist shrine. Which I suppose for now can just go by the stockpile. Start getting that started. Do we have any more like dead trees? We do down here. I don't really want to go that far. This is a dead tree. We do have some stuff on the ground that we need to pick up, though. They take forever to build this house, don't they? Good job, bro. Okay, research available, food reserves. on stockpile or low. Foraging, hunting, and farming. Leisure. Furniture and fermenting. Wooden hay beds, chairs, bookshelves, mounted weapon rack, and bookshelves. Fermenting station. From vinegar to alcohol and cheese production. Okay. Is there like an easy way to see people's moods? Oh. I do not know. Alright, let's let them get this house done, and then we are going to want a roof over the house. Let's make sure we queue that up, and then we will allow our first person to get their own home. Which is exciting. We'll allow those sticks. Oh, merchant. To initiate bartering with a merchant, select the settler and right-click on the merchant, then select barter with option. Friendly visit. A rangy hawker empties their pack, spreading a selection of oddments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that may take my fancy on the road, they say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. You can exchange resources and items with merchants. The items you offer should have the same or a similar value to those you asked for. You can gift items to the merchant by offering more value than you receive. This will favorably influence the merchant's faction towards you. Resources value depends on merchant type, faction alignment, and even time of year. To barter with a merchant, select a settler and right-click on the merchant, then select the barter with option. The settler making the trade can influence prices and negotiate, so try to send someone with high speechcraft. Mood represents your settler's happiness. Check on your settler's mood often by selecting them and then the mood category. A low mood can result in settlers rebelling and refusing to follow orders. If a settler's mood reaches 0, they will leave your settlement. Things like cooked or lavish meals, comfortable beds, and leisure time can help keep your settler's spirits high. Okay, well, we're getting something for leisure. How do we see where this merchant is? What the heck is this? A fox? Wild animals roam around the map and try to avoid your settlement. They may enter occasionally when hungry. Taming attempts remaining today 1. Required skill. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we have fish. Where the heck is this trader? There's another fox. I don't see a trader. At least not yet. Hunting wild animals. Settlers can hunt and butcher wild animals for meat and leather. Some animals like wolves and boars have a chance to retaliate when hunted. To hunt an animal, a settler must be equipped with a ranged weapon. Some wild animals can be tamed, but beware, some animals may attack a settler who's trying to tame them. Taming can be a long process and cannot be done continually. Okay. Oh, here's the merchant. Who's got our highest, speechcraft? You have 0. You have 5. You have 0. So it's gonna be Serdic, who is currently praying. So we'll let him finish. Oh my gosh, he's got a knife. Be careful. What the heck? Might be a nice little thumbnail. You missed. Come on, guy. And since we have that, I feel like it's only fair to also have one of these for our other guy. I wonder if that's gonna cause, like, issues. I actually want to cancel that. That's not even. How do I get you... Oh, here we go. Go, barter. Let's see what he has for sale. I have wares to trade if you are interested. Let's see what you got. And is this like the barter system? Okay, so these are the items. I see. We could sell Chronicles. We could sell our goats. Sell our kitty cat. I don't know if we want to sell anything right now. We can sell the rat carcass, I suppose. Is that from... Did our cat hunt that? That would be kind of cool. Okay. Well, we could buy some seeds if we wanted to, but I think I'm okay for now. Just because I don't really know what we're looking for. Feel like we're still pretty early. Forever. More research available. Wooden weaponry. Stone block cutting. Clay brick making. Tailoring. Ooh, food preservation. Smokehouse and a shelf. A building to hang meat and cure it with smoke from an open fire. Space-saving vertical storage keeps items clean and tidy and eliminates ground decay. I mean, that sounds pretty nice. Allocated 43 out of 45. Oh, whoa. So we have to hold on to these books to keep the research? Is that how this is working? We've allocated 40... We're missing some. But we should have 45 allocated, but we have 0 available. So we have to keep a stockpile of books? That's bizarre. Let's go ahead and get this other shrine down. And place you. Whose dog is this? Is that this guy's dog? Okay, none of the berries seem ready. We can do urgent haul if we really wanted to get these to the stockpile. But I think we can go ahead and fast forward. Okay, we got some meat. Leather from the rat. How did the hunting the deer go? Who is this guy? Oh, that's Colin. Did you hunt the meat? Or hunt the deer? Compote? Ah, you do have the deer carcass. Nice. Okay, very cool. How is this deer doing? I'm gonna allow for that. Do until you have 6? 2 meals each? Maybe? We don't seem to be going through meals very fast. Once you complete that, that gives you culinary experience, it seems. Plus 5 toxic. Okay, let's hide the roofs. Relocate into there when we get a chance. Surdic is gonna have his very own room. Archers near the structure can use flaming projectiles. Ooh, torches too. Can be used for room type Great Hall. Great Hall, feast event, feast event. Alright, how are our people feeling? You're hungry, you're lacking in entertainment, deprived of religious activities, lacking in entertainment. Maybe buy the pen so we can hang out with the little goats? Maybe on the backside of here for now. Wooden well for drawing up clean water. I feel like that's really important. But it doesn't seem like we necessarily need water. Peddlers and street merchants may be found here. Will that increase the likelihood of merchants coming? Unmarked graves. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can just click on him, this icon, and it'll show us exactly where the merchant is. That's nice. Rots in 13 days. We got plenty of time. That rots in 3 days. What about the meat that's stored on the stockpile? 30 days. That's not bad at all. I feel like things last quite some time. It's nice. Alright, well, while they're sleeping, we can go ahead and fast forward. You guys can get your praying in. Now, in RimWorld, I would usually do this to guarantee that they have some leisure time, but the rest of the time would be spent on work. So they have some leisure time in the morning and at night. And then throughout the day they work. A chamber. Oh. Is it like trim? Oh, that's cool. Is there a way to select, like, multiple? I don't know what I just did. Oh, did I go up in layers? Oh. Control on any object. Okay. That's cool. and it'll automatically go down to the layer. But I wanted to know how I can select like multiple walls and it's shift. Because we can change your style. So I can give you like log cabin vibes. Nice. Except for the corner pieces, maybe? Kinda like them natural. Okay, I'm liking it. Then we'll have like a little square door. Give the building some uniqueness. Can we customize the beams? No. I like that though. Huh. Okay, so we got a decent amount of leather and stuff. Room created. Chamber. A rare private space. A haven to rest in solitude and a dream and wake alone in peace. Whoever sleeps here enjoys the peace and quiet of their own quarters. I would assume that this guy's leaving. Is there like a... It'd be nice if we could get like an easy, like, copy button. That would be nice. Defense. Oh, jeez. Create spots for archers on high ground to buff their precision, range, and crit chance. Use structures like Merlons to cover your archers from enemy projectiles. Place traps strategically around your settlement to weaken your enemies. Does that mean, like, we're getting attacked? Do we need to start preparing for that? Where would we even want to defend? Like, this would be nice, but... I don't even know where they would, like, come and attack from. Is the issue. We need clay for that. So what does that do? Cure it with smoke from an open fire. Is that like a... like cured meat? Is that gonna be like an ingredient, or is it gonna be a food on its own? Do we just start getting walls everywhere? I don't know. I don't know, dudes. I think you guys are starting to haul some of this stuff to our stockpiles. We should probably make like a specific storage. This is meant for... build up your defenses. Yeah, but where, dudes? Settlers are idle. Where should I start building? How much wood do we have? 3. Okay, we need to start bringing down some trees. Start taking down some of these mature trees. They give us the most resources. And then... what if we do something like this? But can we do wooden floors? We can. Why are these orange? There's not enough resources. And then can we do... How will this ladder work? It's blocked by a wooden floor. Okay, but we can do a ladder there. Okay, nice. And then maybe we'll just do, like, corners to protect, like, our buildings. Have places for our archers to sit. But we need to chop down more trees at the moment. Stability. Each structure has a stability value. The stability value determines whether you can attach other structures to that structure or not. When set on the ground, a structure has a stability value of 4. Each attached to it will have -1 stability the further off it is placed. You cannot position a structure with a stability value of 0. The stability value remains unchanged vertically. Oh, that's cool. Like seeing some of those, like, builds. Nice. Is there a way to... Oh, stability 4. There you go. Makes sense, makes sense. Our stockpile's almost full. Why do we have dung over here? Look at that rain drip. Like, off the roofs. That's cool. Outside in the rain, 80%. Production speed, 80%. Outside in the rain. Okay, production speed's 50 here. But I'm curious. I'm actually gonna cancel this. Because I would like the ladder... here, I think, instead. Alright, keep chopping these trees, brothers. Get the saplings. Our little settlement is coming together. Wooden mechanical components. We don't have a way to get more of those, do we? I doubt it. Terraforming. Kiln for clay. For creating ceramics, bricks, and tiles. Wooden trap and reinforced door. Caravan halt. Cartography table. A smelting furnace for clay. Boyer's table and woodwork bench. Here we go. So we have to go through here, I'm assuming, get the woodwork bench, and that will allow us to make tools. Beekeeping. Wall reliefs. Large statue. Steel ingots. Wooden statues. Two-handed flail, a flail, and javelins. Blacksmith's forge, a limestone brick. Process iron into usable items. A wall mirror? Wow. You can go all the way down to barrels? These burn away in a fire, releasing water. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I think I need to tell you guys to chop down some more trees. Stay away, Fox. Stay away. Social stats. We did. Oh, we haven't finished this yet. Okay, yeah, we need to chop down a bunch of trees. Start getting these down. How are the berries doing? How are... We didn't harvest any berries, did we? What does this do? Forbid. Own piles. This is disgusting. Mechanical components. Okay, these books are starting to take up a lot of space. I wonder maybe if we could use those bookshelves for that. I'm gonna wait until we get the rest of this stuff built. Then we'll worry about like our research and stuff. We need to start stockpiling some more wood. Some more wood, me lord. I am curious. Can we just place shelves outside? Cause like you guys aren't having... Okay, it's all about temperature for you guys. Ale pile. Manage. Why aren't you guys drinking the ale? Did you just eat my meat? Well, we don't want to mess with the wolf. That wolf just came in and ate some meat. You're a lucky guy. You're lucky. But you kind of scare me a bit. A polecat? I feel like we're doing fine on food. We got plenty of meat. We kind of gotta be careful where we build. Because... Let's see. You have a 2 diagonal. What was it? Was it 6? Whoa. It was 7? Sorry, bud. I want a door there. I mean, all the houses don't have to be the same size, do it? Do they? It's definitely smaller. That looks to be about the same size. I don't want a door there. I'd rather get a door... Let's get a door here. And then we can start getting our second home set up. Then we have like a nice little center area here. Now we have 7 research available. What do we feel like is a huge priority? Stonemasons, maybe better beds, bookshelves. I'm gonna try furniture. Because maybe... can be used for this room type. Fellows library and library. So if we were to put like these in here, like that would change it from being a chamber. Oh, this doesn't snap. Oh yeah, it does. Let's try this wooden bookshelf and kind of see what happens with this room. Right now, this is a chamber. This is a spare room. Do we need floors on the walls? No. There we go. Now we got some decent defenses up here. Only on one corner, but it'll do for now. Let's pray that they push that way. Got some more mature trees over here. Dead trees. Okay, so these mushrooms just disappeared after the like ripe phase. So while they're ripe is when we want to pick them. But I'm assuming not around ripening, right? How is your research skill now? And what's affecting your comfort? Better beds, chairs, and clothes. I wonder if getting you your own room would help. But anyways, how is your skill doing? You're up to 17. I wonder if max level is also 20 in this. Also, I did realize that it is not the same developers. They did just take a large inspiration from RimWorld, which I kind of figured was the case. But I will say that I quite enjoy this game so far. We could probably even do like a second story home if we wanted to. We could do floors, and then we could do stairs. Have a door. I wonder how they would feel about that. Whoa. Wicker limestone, wicker graded. Wicker uses sticks, has less hit points, has less insulation, less aesthetic value. Okay, that's cool. Our defenses are up in one corner. Let's get a roof up there as well. What the heck is happening? Alright, and then we'll kind of get this defended as well. Have this little area closed off, and we have some openings. Well, we're gonna have to decide where we want to put this third home. I suppose you could just sleep in the research area for now. Not horrible. And then we should get these wooden hay beds probably up as quickly as possible before they start getting upset. I would like to put my home here, but we want to take those berries first. And then, maybe. Alrighty, we could probably just fast forward for a little bit. Chamber, Brethren Temple, Restitution Chapel, Library. Cannot have shrines, entertainment structures, workstations, or infirmary beds. So this should be okay. That bookshelf. Go ahead and get some more trees chopped. Slowly clearing out the forest. How are we doing on hay? Probably do with some more hay. Let's get this stuff harvested. How are our cabbage plants doing? 61%. Nice. As of right now, they're giving 3 each. Birch, maple, oak saplings, oak saplings. And then we want floors. So we gotta get... Okay, we do have to get a row of flooring here. And then attach it like so for the stability purposes. And we're gonna want a ladder. 9 research available now. We can get entertainment 1, Skittles. You can unlock banners. Tool shelf, pottery shelf. Decorative racks. Cool. Strategic structures, incendiary, ammunition, siege engines, merchant structures, a market cross. Religious structures, chemistry. Saltpeter, quicklime, Greek fire. Whoa. Tower shields, plate armor, great elm. Nice. So we'll allow all this to start getting done. Currently on day 6. How are our people feeling? Health is fine. Mood is great. For Cedric, at least. Your mood's pretty good. Your mood's pretty good. So everybody's pretty happy, which is wonderful news. No settler with necessary construction skills available. 10 construction, my word. So I suppose that's why it's important to have one person prioritize. We have 8 and 9. Of course we do. But we can always build more items. Build more buildings. Well, our eastern side is covered pretty nicely. Go ahead and fast forward for a bit. We do still have some wood laying around. A new settler. Salvation, the philosophers of the natural order. Awarnak claimed that he was running from a pack of enraged philosophers. They had beaten him for reductive reasoning and epistemology skepticism? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't know what they were talking about, but they wouldn't let up. Would you offer him a place to stay? There may be repercussions. The settlers slammed the door shut, leaving Awarnak outside. Some settlers might get a negative mood modifier. Expect a possible attack in a couple of days. Keswick's inhabitants decided to help him. So hold on, this is another Awarnak? You are good at art. And that's about it. You would be our best speechcraft, I believe. Job preferences are unskilled labor. So you could be a nice hauler. You have 4 perks that we can't see. I mean, a 4th person, why not, right? Oh my gosh, he's dying. How do we save him? Settler wounds need tending. Your settlers are wounded. To tend their wounds, the settlers must convalesce or be carried unconscious to bed by another settler. Oh my gosh, we need another bed, don't we? Quickly! Just put it in here for now. Who is our constructor? 5, 9, 8. Oh, are we out of wood? Don't tell me we're out of wood. Why are you not? There we go. Think you're doing it? A search party arrives. 1 archer and 2 marauders. So now if we go to jobs. Our other Arwenak. Roasted meat piles. What are you doing? Eating? How do we check your wounds? Minor arm laceration. And who was it? Our other Alwernak. Can you prioritize tending his wounds, please? So what are you gonna use for that? Ooh, nothing? Robust, hedonist, industrious, dainty. So you're not using anything. Are we going to get a debuff from not using like any medicine? Severity moderate. We can't see like the tend value or anything. So I would assume it's just dealt with. Expires in about 5 hours. Your skills are awful, my dude. We could banish you at some point. I would assume that would make the rest of our settlers unhappy. But we gotta make you do something. Question is what? What are we gonna make you do? What is gonna be your job in our little town? Our little village? Oh, tend the wounds of others. Yeah, that should be you. Okay, yeah, so you're all about hauling. Practicing combat skills. Steward, taking care of basic tasks like locking doors, closing windows, and extinguishing torches. Whoa, that's kind of cool. So you're just kind of like our cleanup crew. Which I don't mind. And then I guess you can just be an odd jobber. Like whatever needs to be done. We're probably gonna want you to cut plants after. We'll do something like this for now. You have decent tailoring. I'm gonna, since this guy's usually busy, since he's kind of like our medic and our researcher, I'm gonna have you prioritize animal care and handling. Yeah. You'll also be taking care of our prisoners. Okay. I don't mind that. Yeah, I mean, he's not the best guy, but... What do your combat skills look like? Melee's a 4, marksman 2. So, I'll probably give you the spear. Honestly. It's probably what's gonna be best. What about, like, religion? Practicing restitutionist. That's fine. That is fine. Well, we got our 4th person. That's exciting. Our colony has grown. Alright, let's wait for everybody to wake up. And I think before we go any further, we are gonna go ahead and end things here. There we go. I kind of like this shot. That tree wasn't in the way. We'll do something like this. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.